I think she's a little bit smashed up in the front right there. What do you guys think? Slightly wrecked? Totaled? What salvage? Man, let's fix her. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This video is gonna get pretty good. We picked up a 2001 NB2 Mazda Miata. We have the first rebuild for the channel. I'm honestly super stoked. I was able to get my hands on this thing and I'm so excited to be able to rebuild this specific car because it is super mint. And let me go ahead and tell you guys why this thing is so mint, even though you guys are staring directly at a completely crushed in front right of the car. So if you guys can't tell, like the front, basically driver's side of the car is completely fine. Nothing else. The rear of the car is completely fine. No airbags went off, which is super good. And the best thing is the car still has a clean title. So that's like the cherry on top. Clean title, not salvage or anything like that. But let's get into the details of the car. So like I said, 2001 NB2. The best thing about this car, it only has 80,000 miles. On top of that, it's the top of the line, so it has leather interior, 6-speed, Torsen diff. It comes with the hardtop and everything. It's not the OEM hardtop, but it comes with the soft top in there too. On top of that, it has mods too. It has a Roadster Sport exhaust. It has coilovers, it has wheels and tires. What else? Like the maintenance on the top end of the motor has been done already. Everything, the water pump, the timing belt. So this car, like I said, I'm super stoked I was able to get my hands on this thing. It's a very mint car and I can't wait just to rebuild it back to factory. And then we're gonna have some spicy mods coming and don't worry, we're gonna make this thing look pretty baller. And guys, this is gonna be the new, hopefully, like track car and just fun car on the channel. And so we're gonna rebuild the car first and then we're gonna be starting to do some mods to the car. So that's the plan, but today we are just going to go ahead and dig in. So our goals today is we're gonna basically inspect the damage. We're gonna take the hood off, the front bumper, the headlight, basically where the accident was. We're gonna go ahead and take the whole entire thing apart and see basically the parts that we're gonna need to rebuild this NB2 Miata. Giving you guys a walk around the car. The car actually has been fully repainted. It is the British green, and I'll show you guys that if this door's not unlocked, but we can go this side. So you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can pick this up in the camera, but this is the door jamb. So it was the British green, but whoever owned this car before, they did a full repaint on the car, and basically what they did is they painted the car black over the British green, so in the sunlight, the British green like flake comes through, so it's kind of cool, but it might be a little hard to paint match because we are going to be paint matching the hood, front bumper, and also the fender that's messed up. And this headlight's good, so that's awesome. But the wheels are sick, got the coilovers like I said. Overall, like you can see yourself in the car. The car's kind of dirty, but like paint overall, it's half decent. There's some orange peel, but getting into the inside of the car, it's just so mint. And I've never had an NB myself. I've always had the NAs that you guys can see out there, not the trash can, the NA. Leather super clean. So this is definitely not factory. Throw it down in the comments below. I'm not 100%, like I said, I'm not an NB guy, but the shifter, I guess boot, and also the steering wheel, like I'm pretty sure this is rewrapped. I don't think this is like stock or OEM this color, because I would feel like even like the door panels right here, I think whoever had this car before, they might have got a tear in the seat and everything. But overall guys, completely OEM inside. Still stock everything. I love that. I love the white gauges the NB comes with. Like I said, 80,000 miles, and this thing is honestly super mint. And got the hardtop on there, and then go to the back end right here. Overall, the car is just ridiculously, like I said, the Roadster Sport. This thing, I've had a ton of exhaust on the Miata, and the Roadster Sport is honestly, for just a stock car, it sounds ridiculously good. Like honestly, I personally saying I've had ISR, Manzo, just regular exhaust, straight pipe, and the Roadster exhaust or Roadster Sport exhaust it's one of the best sounding exhaust. So the main carnage that happened was basically the hood, this fender, and the front bumper and the headlight. And also we're probably going to need the core support right here. Don't know yet until we basically take this hood off. It's completely on there, so we might even have to cut this hood
or we're gonna have to possibly, hopefully be able to take the front latch off, because even in the car, the hood is on there. She is like, I'm like yanking on this thing right now, it's stuck on there. But so this front fender, basically it's gonna need to go. You can see it's like really buckled out compared, like you can see like this wheel looks like it has a lot of camber, but it doesn't. And if you come on this side, like this fender is like that. So you can see this fender got pushed back, and also this fender's fine, but you can see that it's slightly moved right here. If I close this door, you can see like the body line. So this fender just needs to be pushed back, because since the hood pushed this down a little bit when it got crumpled up. But we only are gonna need a front bumper, most likely a crash or a core support, headlight, hood, and this fender right here. So that's pretty awesome, because you know, there's a ton of Miata parts, all kinds around on Facebook Marketplace and stuff. So we'll definitely dig into that. We might need more. So let's go ahead and just take her apart.
Well, you can see that that did not work, so try pulling on it maybe. If not, maybe take the front bumper off, we'll have to. And if not, we might have to cut the hood off. That worked. Just used some muscle there, and we were able to rip the hood off, I guess you could say, from the latch. And now she's free. So now I'm super stoked to see like what are we really gonna need here and what is gonna be damaged. And I'm really stoked to see this, because the car drove completely fine. I guess that was something else I should say. No check engine lights, no airbags, nothing went off. So just looking at this right now, it's definitely gonna might need a core support. If not, we could probably pull it out for now, and then maybe go pick up a core support. So this honestly looks pretty good for right now, and I'm actually glad I might not need a hood latch. I don't know, maybe need it, I don't know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and take the headlight off, inspect some more, take the front fender and the bumper off. Well boys, so we got the wheels off, the car jacked up, and we're gonna take the inner fender out, and then we'll be able to take the front fender off, take the front bumper off. It was just easier to jack the car up, take the wheels off in the front. And I just wanna show you guys this. I forgot to say this too. The car comes with all brand new rotors, all brand new pads all around, and it has, I can show you guys the coilovers. They look just brand new. They literally look so brand new. So I think they're the TN Street coilovers. Like you can just tell, like that rotor is just brand new. You can tell the pads are new. And then like, look at those coilovers. Those are literally brand new. But so what we're gonna be doing, taking this whole entire inner fender out, just a lot of clips on the Miatas, and then have to probably we'll take this, basically this mud flap off. We got the bolts off on top. There's like 3 or 4 bolts in the door. And then the front fender should come off, and then we will take the front bumper off and all that.
So we made some good progress. I think the hardest thing that's going to be to get off on the car is the headlight, because the core support, like I was saying before, it is pushed back. So let me just show you guys here. So as you can see, it's not bad at all. This is where it was wrecked right here. So you can see basically it's bent up right here slightly. So all we have to do is like push this down a little bit, and you can see straight across, like it is angled in right here. But the radiator's fine. Just this bracket's slightly bent, so it just got pushed back just slightly. But this headlight is definitely smushed in the core support right here, where like the headlight like bezel goes right here. So you can see like this headlight bracket on both sides completely snapped off. I took those off, but it's in there, and I'll have to look up how to take an NB headlight out, but you can see that the core support definitely, like, it's stuck in. This headlight's definitely stuck in there. And can you believe that this headlight still works too? Which is wild. I mean, like, definitely the lens is cracked, everything is just trash on this headlight. So this is the last thing that we need to take out, and then we should be able to like, inspect the whole entire core support to see how much damage there really is. So I may be wrong here. I took all the brackets off that hold the headlight on that I could see over there, and like honestly, I don't know, like I don't think anything else is attaching. I think it's just smashed in there. So let's give it some muscle here and just try to pull it out like we try to do the hood and everything, and see if we can get this thing out without like pulling any of the connectors off or anything like that. So honestly, the headlight was trashed anyway. This whole entire assembly right here is actually still good. So I guess I could maybe sell it if someone wanted it, but honestly, it's just gonna be probably trash anyway. So got the front part off of it, and like it's definitely coming out, and it's just super wedged in there because like this whole entire core support's like bent down a little bit and stuff. But do some more pulling, make sure there's no bolts or anything attaching this, and we should be good to go. Well guys, I think that's gonna be a stopping point for this video. We got everything pulled off. Like we're gonna have to wait on this headlight right here to pull the rest of this out, because I think honestly, this whole entire core support needs to be pulled up in order for this just to easily come out. Because even just pulling on it, you can see this is the core support right here, and it's just locked in there. And I do not want to break this clip off or anything that's wiring, because I still have like, I need to put a headlight in here. I need this functioning and all that. So I unclipped everything else, and everything should be good. That's the front of the headlight came off. But boys, we made a lot of progress today. Got all the trash parts. So you got the front fender, the hood, and the front bumper. I'm gonna be reusing all of the fog lights off this bumper, and then also like the turn signals on the side and stuff, but turn signal markers. But got all the trash parts off. Still have to take a little bit of the light off, but you can see like a lot of the core support, it's not too bent. I honestly think we could honestly salvage this and bend it back as much as good as possible. But if we can't, we'll just have to cut it off like right here, and then just go grab a new core support, and we should good to go after that. But honestly guys, like it's not too bad. Like you don't see, other than like slightly right here, it looks like the seam came up on that, but there's all the metal still intact, and like the tray right here, which usually crumples on Miatas, they're still pretty good. But honestly, I think it's like minimal that we have to bend back here. You can see compared to that side, it does look like it got crumpled right here. That's like the worst part. And then we just have to pull this part up and slightly forward. This is the hood latch that got bent, so it'll have to come up straight. And then I think we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do right here, because this metal piece goes and bolts, I wanna say right here. So we have a little bit of bending to do, but I think we could do it. And honestly guys, like it is a mint car. Like it looks so good under here. It's 80,000 miles, so that's what you should expect of like what a Miata should look under the engine bay and stuff. So a lot of good progress today, and I can't wait to dig into this car a lot more and get it back to OEM and then start adding some mods to it. So next video you guys should see, I'm gonna go pick up a front bumper, hood, fender, and also a headlight for this car, and possibly a core support, we'll see. But next video you guys see, we'll be installing those parts on it, and she should be back to OEM, and then after that we'll just have to paint everything to like paint match the car and all that. That's what we're gonna do, and then from there we could start doing the mods. Maybe we'll do mods first and then paint it. We don't know yet. I don't know. But definitely give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions. And as always, GPG, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, guys. We'll see you in the next one.